When you talk about being a royalty, it's probably what every one of you will dream of, but in the life of this royal princesses, the dream has suddenly become a desire, as they have acquired a lot of wealth that only you and I can only dream of. So without further words, let's see who these world richest princesses are. Welcome to Highest Luxury, the home of the billionaires. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to like and subscribe, and I know you can do that in less than 5 seconds. Thanks for doing that for me. Alright, let's get started. Princess Haya bint Hussein, net worth $10 million. Princess Haya bint Al Hussein was born on 3 May, 1974. She is the daughter of King Hussein of Jordan, who studied at Oxford University of England. She served 2 terms as the president of the International Federation for Equestrian Sports, FEI, and represented Jordan at the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney, Australia. The princess got married to Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of the Emirate of Dubai, for the second time in 2004. They got divorced in 2019, and Princess Haya moved to the UK with her 2 children after leaving Dubai. The High Court's legal proceedings between Princess Haya and Sheikh Mohammed about the custody of their children drew a lot of public attention. On March 5, 2020, a British court decided that Sheikh Mohammed, the Prime Minister of the UAE and the undisputed ruler of Dubai, had a hand in the kidnapping of 2 of his daughters, Shamsa and Latifa, which was later ruled in her favor. The princess represented Jordan at the FEI General Assembly on multiple times and competed at the 2002 FEI World Equestrian Games in Jerez de la Frontera, Spain. She was chosen to lead the organization for an initial 4 years before becoming the first Arab woman and a Goodwill Ambassador for the UN World Food Programme. She was later chosen by UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon to serve as a UN Messenger of Peace in 2007. In her home Jordan, she established the first Arab non-governmental organization, NGO, which was devoted to eradicating local hunger, and offers food assistance and work possibilities to thousands of low-income families. And after one of the expensive divorces in history, the Jordanian princess will receive a staggering sum of $728 million settlement from her billionaire ex-husband, which was equivalent to what Melinda Gates' children received after she divorced her ex-husband in August 2, 2021. But the children of the Dubai royal family received more allowances in the history of family separations. And today, the princess lives in one of the biggest mansions in UK. In 2016, Princess Haya bought a mansion near Kensington Palace for £87.5 million and then spent £14.7 million in getting it refurbished, as the ruler of Dubai has been forced to pay for a 10-year renovation project of the house, as well as the wages of 5 housekeepers. The princess also asked for a £770,000 yearly payment for the upkeep of her Castlewood property in Berkshire. Princess Tessie of Luxembourg, net worth $20 million. Princess Tessie is well recognized for her charity endeavors, which align with the values of many of the richest princesses in the world. Princess Tessie was born on October 28, 1985 in Luxembourg City. She is the daughter of François Antony and Regine and Heidman, who has an estimated net worth of $20 million. She has devoted a lot of her time promoting healthcare, education, and environmental concerns. Princess Tessie has launched a number of prosperous businesses and worked for herself. Just like many of the richest princesses in the world, many of the richest princesses in the world are known for their humanitarian contributions towards environmental protection. She is a renowned member of the Luxembourgish royal family, and also an inspiration to those who, in spite of personal difficulties, seeking to use their riches and influence for the sake of the community. And being a princess from one of the richest royal family in the world, she lives in one of the biggest apartments that cost her over $1.2 million. In 2014, she graduated from one of the biggest university in London, where she had begun her studies in 2011. She also participated in a number of trainings and lectures from 2005 to 2009 on the subjects of education and psychology. She also holds a doctorate in integrative medicine, IMD, and is a PhD student at Quantum University, a school that grants online degrees in alternative medicine and pseudoscience. She is also the director of logistics for Professors Without Borders, an NGO that focuses on global educational initiatives, which she co-founded in 2016. She is the founder of Finding Butterflies Consulting, a consulting firm that specializes in corporate social responsibility initiatives in education and female empowerment, and since then, till now, Princess Tessie has done well for herself. Princess Amira Al Tawil, net worth $30 million. Princess Amira Al Tawil is born in Saudi Arabia, and she is a member of the Saudi royal family, who happens to be one of the richest princesses in the world. She has a net worth of $30 million. She is highly renowned for her humanitarian activities, particularly in the fields of education and women's rights. In Saudi Arabia, Princess Amira has campaigned to increase women's access to education and has been a strong advocate for women's rights. Princess Amira is a seasoned businesswoman who has worked for Merrill Lynch and Kingdom Holding Company. She is also the creator of the Al Walid bin Talal Foundation, which offers support for initiatives intended to fight poverty and advance interfaith understanding on a global scale. Princess Amira has drawn criticism for her outspoken opinions on women's rights, yet she is still a steadfast advocate for reform in Saudi Arabia. Many people all throughout the world hold her in high regard for her great support and love towards her people. Princess Amira was appointed by Prince Al Walid bin Talal Al Saud as a vice chairperson, head of the executive committee, and chairman of Time Entertainment for the Al Walid bin Talal Foundation in Saudi Arabia. She recently led a humanitarian mission in Somalia. She was later interviewed by Piers Morgan for her charitable work towards humanity, which made her one of the country's favorite. And over the years now, she has collaborated closely with several non-profit groups as well as prominent world leaders like the Clintons, Queen Rania of Jordan, and members of the British royal family. And according to Glamour, she also fought for Saudi Arabian women to be granted the ability to drive, and also give them access to equal inheritance and custody of their children following any divorce. That is unbelievable, but it's actually the truth. And according to a Human Rights Watch research, mothers in Saudi Arabia are now still not permitted to keep custody of their kids after a divorce if their sons are older than 7 or their daughters are older than 9. And that is the good work that this princess has done. And according to the European Parliament, females' children in Saudi Arabia continue to be entitled to receive half of what sons are eligible to inherit under the Saudi Arabia's Sharia inheritance laws. The princess has also worked on disaster relief initiatives in Somalia and Pakistan, and according to some reports, she also encourages social entrepreneurs to amass resources and develop long-term initiatives with the aid of both the public and private sectors. And as a princess, who has done all these good work in her career, living in one of this biggest homes shouldn't be a problem. The live-in 10-bedroom mega mansion in Saudi Arabia, which was built by her ex-husband, that costed her a whopping sum of $3 million. The palace has come with so many amenities, and it's large enough to accommodate over 20 people including any visitor that comes around. Princess Madeleine, net worth $50 million. Princess Madeleine of Sweden is one of the richest princesses in the world, with a net worth of $50 million. She is well renowned for her charity endeavors, particularly those related to child safety. She is the eldest child of Swedish kings Carl Gustaf and Sylvia. The princess supports a number of organizations that strive to improve the lives of children, including the World Childhood Foundation. She also loves fashion. Before creating her own line, she worked for several other fashion brands. She usually shows up at high-profile events dressed elegantly and tastefully. Princess Madeleine is adored by the Swedish people for her down-to-earth attitude despite her title and fortune. Princess Charlene, net worth $100 million. Princess Charlene of Monaco is the wealthiest princess in the world with a net worth of $100 million. Prior to becoming a member of the imperial family, she was an Olympic swimmer, who is now married to Albert II of Monaco. Princess Charlene is well known for her charitable efforts, particularly her support of the Princess Charlene of Monaco establishment, which focuses on teaching children to swim and enhancing water security. And being one of the richest princesses in the world, Princess Charlene enjoys an extravagant lifestyle and indulges in the finest things. She regularly attends high-profile events and fashion shows wearing fancy clothing and pricey jewels. Despite her riches and prestige, she uses her position to change the world, and she is well known for her philanthropic work towards humanity. And all this good work has contributed to her successful life, making her one of the richest princesses in the world. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like on the video, and subscribe to this channel for more video update. Thank you, And see you in the next video.